Team, welcome back to
What are we
Wizardland,
looking for today?
where we took some care of some inventory maintenance, and I'm getting a
You'll be
broom
thrilled with that
upgrade.
broom, I promise you.
All right, so we are good to
Thanks for stopping
go.
by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't... This may sound...
You'd like me to report back with even more.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South.
Yeah, whatever.
If you're flying high above...
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. Do be careful, of course.
Yeah, nobody cares. All right, I got to do the reasonable thing here and turn that the hell off, and then we are off to. I suppose I could do. Suppose I could do the broom.
Meeting.
Suppose I could do the broom upgrade real quick, just to get it out of the way. Good thing I took down that teleporter, or I'd be super pissed right about now.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I didn't touch your helm.
Alright, let's pick some more of these up as we go.
You for making me the first object of your suspicions.
Just to make my life just a little bit easier. Damn it. Does not reach from out here, sadly.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me.
Don't know why there's so many teleports so close, but whatever.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Good thing the military. What are you up to now? Can't trust the young.
I have no idea what I'm up to be honest with you.
Make Emmerich the evil.
Alright. That should be most of the teleporters I need. No reason really to get that one. Maybe that one since it's way deep in there, but that's really about it.
This looks intriguing.
And then we can continue Sebastian's quest line. Honestly, had I known it would have taken so long into the story to get the dark arts rolling the way I thought I would,
I won't rest.
I would have just upgraded the natural spells that I've used all the time instead.
Goodness.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade.
Show yourself. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
No, you really wouldn't, but we all like to pretend, right?
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Gotta be fine.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far.
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our class. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed...
That's actually...
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who... And in my experience, that's... Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right.
Well, soon...
Let's get it on.
Made it. Ho, ho!
Do it, Eye of the Tiger. First run, let's go to the top of the board.
This is going well.
Let's go to the top of the board. First time.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
I mean, you can say whatever you want. It doesn't mean people have to listen.
Ho, ho!
Just food for thought.
Made it.
Almost caught me.
Now that's more like it.
Almost caught me. Shit. Well, not going to the top of the board.
Good. I've got this.
But that's about my entire desire to do that.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive.
Do you get your competitiveness?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. Well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the... Something about the freedom you feel.
Will you keep running these?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with... You're welcome to run them too. Anyway.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which...
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this... As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me.
Fair
It's
enough.
been fun competing.
It has... Not bad. You take care of yourself.
How did we do? Always second place by like a second.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Yeah, sure. Let him know that. And then we can get on to important things like anything else at all.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Alright.
How's my favourite test flyer?
I don't want that. Come on, let's go.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
What are you doing?
Hello again, Mr. Wheat.
Fantastic!
The best upgrade yet. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full...
Of course! Should have anticipated that. At last, I think
What will you do after?
I aim to make Spint Witches the most sought after shop, and I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades. Prove the naysayers wrong.
I shall look forward...
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I... Couldn't have done this without you.
We got that done. And now we are on to other things.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Can't imagine how...
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
Yeah.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian,
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to...
time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sac... That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only...
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct...
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. Anne will only give this...
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he go...
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What...
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he...
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family.
Well, okie
Good
dokie.
luck with Ominous.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb.
Hopefully that's
See you
soon. Because I was kind of just wanting to get that done and out of the way. If we could, you know, roll it all into one. Alright then, I guess we'll see what Natty wants. Back to Hogsmeade.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
But do they? Because I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a Rome thing. skirt. Got them jukes.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Fuck yeah.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle. That's Archie and Mrs. Bickle, Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is and Otto Dibble. He works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okie dokie.
It was heavy.
Let's get in here, see what they get. They know, and then go punch some bad guys in the donger. 'Cause that's what it's going to come
Rabe
down to.
should be nearby.
And no doubts about it.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to...
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures.
And you declined?
Of course I declined.
Naturally.
Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest Isco is...
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an...
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was...
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe.
Daisy.
Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone.
I shall do all I can.
I know what to
Very
do.
well. Here's the note I received.
Karate chop him in the dick.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about...
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunt?
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be...
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the...
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything.
Coward.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack.
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and...
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory.
Understood.
Yeah, you know, I have no problem murking people, but
on the right track.
Azkaban does seem like...
I know what you did! Ha! I have no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? But we've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one. That's all of them, sir. Honestly, I swear.
How many times? Are you pair going to keep pilfering my shop?
I swear it was just those ones, sir. Promise, sir. We'd never take more than those.
I tell you this, they'll not appreciate your antics in Azkaban. You just wait till I see your mother.
That was a bit harsh.
Zonks man does not fuck around. But that was amusing. Why is there a... No. No, 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 no. I am not going into anybody's cellar. You can fuck right off.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation.
Coward.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked.
Perhaps. But... back.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you.
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away,
what the hell kind of name is that?
She just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwoods. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of... I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing. I was shaken to my core.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
He didn't like me.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
He's gonna like me a lot less when we get into a direct confrontation. I'm just saying, no big, but you just with the hoo-ha and you karate chop him. And you pata, kick him in the dick. And that's the end of that. Just saying, it's no big.
It's not like Natty to be late.
Uh-oh.
She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Music cue shifts. They stole my natty ice. They stole my natty ice. How am I supposed to redneck without my natty ice?
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can
Oh.
cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Oh. Don't even.
Students get what's coming to them.
I want to die, huh?
What?
The hell? I hit him so hard he evaporated into the wall. How about that? Bitch didn't even know what hit him.
Revelio.
I'm gonna break your shit.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio!
Alright.
Must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
No, we don't. We need to walk in here, flop out our dick, turn left, and smack everybody across the face with it.
Sure, I'm not seen.
Okay.
Using that girl as bait, Ammon's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Yup. The one that don't fuck around either. Alright, since there's only one asshole left.
Suits me just fine. How dare you do such a expulsion!
I seem to be quite conductive, more so than yourself, good sir. You had a chance to make it stop by not being a dick. Donk.
Revelio.
Okay. That seems the acceptable way to do things. We got this forever lightning. I hope it doesn't hurt me. Doesn't seem to. Sometimes you just need to break things down, you know? It's like, yeah, it could have been sneaky, but what fun is that? Ugh. There's one way to enter a tunnel, at least.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, so there's two treasure chests there. Some treasure chests back this way. I'm not sure where the notes in the poem book. Oh, there we go.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
That's one down.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
One covered, one to go.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus.
None to go. Alright.
He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Let us get a Natty.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rain. He will tell you.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot... I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we...
I shall do my best.
It's nearby.
Understood.
God damn it.
My friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Okay. random. God damn it. Fingers. Trying to rub my eye and do the puzzle at the same time, not working out for me.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found...
Well done. Now, you best stand back. What?
Well, it didn't seem to be much of a problem for anything.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Exactly.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I already took care of them. I mean, if more want to come and play, it's fine. But it would be few of them to not fuck around. Because our levels of fuck around to find out, very small. Very small amounts of fuck around to very high amounts of find out.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
That is the plan.
Natsai Onai. I should have known.
Hey, I need you
And
to do your job.
The troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders.
Now do your damn job.
In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the
How much they paying
Ashwinders.
you?
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
How much they paying you?
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
How much they paying you? I don't like her. I don't trust it at all. All right, now where are we off to? I know my teleports. I know where they're at. You ain't tricking me.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Well, why would I not be? Would probably be the better question. How many talents do I have? 5. And, oh. So I need to save 1, which means I have 4 to use. Incendio, not using it. Accio, not really using it. Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Perfect. Actually, that's perfect. Boom. Boom.
There you are. You were in such a state with...
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we...
Good.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright.
I should have known. I underestimated the... And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare... One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poach?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragon. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable.
Well, that's fucked up.
That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which... From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers in.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go... We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough.
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs!
Sounds as if we need to go.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Still, I think they may be our only hope.
Think away.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Well, alright then. Had to sneeze, holy shit. Alright, well, none of those I particularly want to do. How about that? Up and away!
Revelio.
Huh. I apparently cannot dismount here. But I want to. But I want to. Whatever. Apparently can't go any higher either. Well, since I don't have anything to do, I guess that's the end of the game, isn't it? Maybe a teleport will do something. I don't know.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Alright, so no. Ugh, do I gotta do the side quest? Do I really got to? I don't really want to. So that's where it's gonna be, huh? Alright. What if I go ahead and I wait till the darkness arrives? There we go. Sometimes you just gotta wait till the darkness. That seems like as good a spot as I need to teleport to.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I
Oh,
suppose.
those always go well.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so...
Okay.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just...
What is it?
It's nothing, truly.
That's right.
Yes, of course. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets.
Oh, hi. Could you not do that?
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
I'll do it.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
He seems a little angry. Alright, nipple bro, what's up?
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Yay, horseman. Nipple man.
I don't understand.
So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moon.
I don't know, but I am inclined to
Sure, why
believe
not?
him, what with his being a centaur.
I am too.
That's what the leader of the herd...
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave. I'll let you know what I find.
God damn it. I guess we're done with that quest. Whatever. You know what? I think I'm gonna just call it short today.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
And take a break and go get a food and a drink and chill taters because, you know, because.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea. Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Yeah, I do that. The picture sounds. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. So y'all stay safe out there. Have a good one. We'll be back to continue shenanigans in a little bit.